Hi guys, welcome to Gele Arena. For my subscribers, I want to send a big thank you to each and every one of you. And for those that are just stopping by my channel for the first time, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to always get my next tutorials, and share this video. So for today's tutorials, it's for bridal gele. You can also use it for any of your party or outing you want to use it for, but most especially for bridal gele. So here I picked it at the middle and then divided it into two equal half and made my steps. After making my steps, I brought it to from the front of my head. I placed it, and then at the back, if you notice, I didn't knot it, I just turned it left to right. So here you pick one side. After arranging your steps, you pick one side of the gele. Any side you wish to pick, you can start with. So for this now, I'll pick one side of the gele and then make my steps. So you watch carefully how I'm going to achieve this bridal style. So I'm going to make my step from the beginning down to the end of the gele. So when making your step, you make sure as you're making it, you arrange it. You're making your step, you keep pulling forward and then you arrange it. If you don't know how to make steps, you can watch carefully how I am pulling it to make the steps. And for those who don't really know how to tie gele by themselves, they can also practice. When you keep practicing, you become perfect. So I would encourage you to keep watching the video, repeat over and over, and then as you're watching, you practice to make sure you be able to tie it yourself. So here now I'll make my steps complete, full. I'm just checking it and then pulling it so that it will give a fuller look. Here, pull it, and then when you're pulling, you pull it carefully so that your steps wouldn't scatter. So here I'm going to continue the steps to the end and then use my pin to hold it down. So for those that also want to do a full round Auto Gele, if your gele is not that big like mine, you can make it this way too and then pull it. You keep pulling gently so that it wouldn't scatter. As you can see, I was pulling and then the pin came out. So you ensure you use several pins to secure it properly. So here you see I'll cross it across it so that I would make the second part of the gele. So I'll just use my pin and secure it. So since I am making it on top of the first part that I made my step, so I'll secure it and then the other side too I'm going to secure it. But first of all, I'll make the steps from the beginning here. Also make a step, full steps, and when I'm done, you'd see. I want you to watch to the end of the video to see how to bring out this beautiful style. As I said earlier, you can use it as bridal style. You can use it for your church service and any occasion you want to use it for. So here I would keep making my steps till I get to the end of the gele. I'll keep making the steps. Yeah, so as I'm making the steps, I'm arranging it. Pick, you arrange, you pick, and then you arrange. So when I'm done with that, I'll arrange it properly and then use my pin and secure it. So here now I want you to watch carefully what I'm going to do next here. So when I use my pin and then stock it, the upper parts, I'll stock the other upper parts and then also secure the upper and the lower part too to be together. If you watch the video to this point, you would see I already used the pin to secure it before this one. So here, gently place your pin again at the end of the gele. You place your pin there too, gently, and don't join it with 2 or 3 steps. Just pick one, the first step up, and then join it there. Put your pin. So watch what I'm going to do now. I'm not really going to follow the steps that I made to achieve that style. I'll just make it a little bit rough, so you'd see how I'm going to do that. I'll just pull it up and that is it. No any pin needed for this. You just fold it the way you want it and you've gotten the style. And as you can see, even though the gele is not that big, it still gave us this bold gele, bold Auto Gele style. So if you don't have that big gele to give you the bold Auto Gele style, you can also use it the way I use this gele. When you place it on your head, you place it in the middle and then bring the first part. After that, you take the second part across it. Make sure you use your pin to secure when you are crossing the second part on the first, to avoid it falling off or detaching. So here what I'm going to do, I'm just going to arrange the gele, put it in order, make sure there are no any lapses. So I'm done with the gele now. I'm just making sure I arrange it properly. So for the back now, for those that don't know how to cover the back of their gele, you just fold it inward as you can see and then place your pin from under. You see, I placed it under so the pin is not showing up. And then for this part too, if you notice the way I folded it so that it wouldn't scatter the pin in front, so fold it and then use the pin and secure it too. So for the back now, I'm done covering the back. If you don't want the back to be covered, then you can make your pleat to the end of the gele and then make your steps. So guys, this is the end of the tutorials. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you always get the next tutorials, and then share this video. See you in my next tutorials.